may I request Mr. Chakravarthi Mohan, IAS Commissioner, Department of College Education, Government of Karnataka, kindly come on the dais and grace the occasion, please. A round of applause to the Mr. Chakravarthi Mohan, Commissioner, Department of College Education. So I request you to say a few words on this occasion on the theme of leadership talk, transition, transformations in higher education. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm really honored to be amidst so many dignitaries and all of you, some of them representing the industry, some of them representing the government, and some of you representing the academic pioneers. Now, the subject for the day I have been given to speak is transformations, transitions and transformations. Now, one of our dignitary friends here spoke about Ekalavya. And again, one of our friends very cryptically said, learning more of less and less. So these are all very, very sound words of wisdom, golden words. After all, education is what remains after everything is gone. But here in Karnataka, we have basically a scenario of everybody questioning, especially the children questioning what to do. Now, from my perspective as an administrator, I have been watching children take decisions as per their peer advice, their peer group advice. I often hear parents complaining, children don't listen to me. They listen only to their friends. And I often hear children saying, my parents are forcing me to study this and that. I don't want to do engineering. They put me into engineering. And the best place to find out prime details about this is when you go just after a Comet K counseling to one of the colleges where on the spot admissions are being done, and you ask the child, which college did you select? The child will say, I selected this college. See, all the brochures are there. Who gave you the brochure? Somebody out there gave me all these brochures and told me, please join this college. Where are you from? Unfortunately, most of the children are from the northeast. Many of them from Manipur. Many of them from Assam, Arunachal. They have very good merit, but they come here. Reasons are plenty. Some of them say, well, it's a secret, I can't tell you. My parents know, I know, but now you also know, but I won't tell you what it is because you will tell other people. Now, these secrets that I'm talking about, only a man from the northeast state would know. And they will not share it with you. The same situation for J&K also. Now, when you talk of education, when you talk of the state of education, when you talk of South, we talk of security, we talk of academics, we talk of employment, each one of us have to search our hearts. Why are children coming from so far away? When the pristine beauty of nature cannot stop them from staying, there are other compulsions. Those compulsions cannot and should not be discussed in fora like this. We have to find answers for those, and those answers will be the answers for transformations. Now, when you talk of transformation, we really have to search our minds and ask us what's wrong with the present system. Now, somebody spoke, senior dignitary spoke about Ekalavya. Yes, we do have ubiquitous learning here, and on the ICT fora you have e-content, e-learning. Our friend from ISEC had spoken about how the library domains are being modified. I mean, these are all very, very good things. Then we also have people going into Google, people going into WhatsApp, the social media, Twitter, Tingle, all this is going on. The children are very, very well equipped. They would prefer a mobile phone to have a cycle or a motorcycle. But then the truth is, there is a saying which is now slowly becoming a reality. अरे भैया बुजुर्गों से थोड़ा तो वक्त बीतो, उनसे ज़्यादा गूगल से और ज़्यादा का ज्ञान मिलेगा. बुजुर्गों से कौन वक्त बीतता है? बुजुर्गों से वक्त बीतने के लिए कुछ नहीं होता है. We talk about, we have plastic carry bags given, then immediately the government says plastic is banned. But then the point is, the earlier generation is being blamed for climate change and, banning of plastics and all that. But the earlier generation was a generation which neither had a mobile, nor had TV, nor a social media. They did not even have plastic bags. They would, cut their father's bag and carry it like a school bag or a carry bag to the market shops. And these are the people who would return the milk bottles back to the dairy and they will recycle it and give it back. These are the people who would actually, in the kitchen, the ladies would sit and pound and cut. They would not use mixies. And then the floor would be mopped with the hand or leg with an old cloth, not vacuum cleaners. The cloth would be beaten. The cloth's second enemy was the dhobi, because he'll break all the buttons. So those were the days. Not that washing machines would wash the clothes. And, exercise meant just walking from school to house, not that people walk on electronic machines on treadmills in gyms and then exercise themselves. Now, these are ages of transformation. Now, to what extent we have to adapt the new technology is basically a question we have to search in our minds, because we do not know whether this technology is better or the older one is better. Each generation feels that their technology is better. Now, coming to the moot point of education today, what really is the purpose why children go for higher education? Is it that they want to go into academics? Is it that they want more dowry? Is it that they want to get employed? Is it that they want to go into entrepreneurship? Are children really doing what they have learned in higher education institutes? Or again, is there a transition? Somebody does MA in political science and then runs a pickle making industry. Somebody does biotechnology and then becomes a politician. Somebody does political science and then joins government. I mean, you have total transitions. But then whether the old norm of the 4 R's, whether that's still being practiced, the moot answer is yes. Reading, arithmetic, rhetoric, writing, these are all being still practiced today. So now coming back to the ICT fora, what Telangana had really spoken about is something really beautiful, because it gives the children access to an online methodology by which they can go to any college. I remember the days when we had to go from college to college, and then the clerk would send us off, or he would smoke a cigarette and come, not give us admissions, and then there would be corruption in admission, there will be political interference, all kinds of situations there. But today we talk of online admission. And this evening, I would request, in another hour's time, I would request you to go on to your 3G or go to mobile and log into www.dce.kar.nic, and you may see that Karnataka has also gone online. We have gone in for free admissions to all 412 government colleges and all 320 aided colleges. Private colleges, of course, are also doing online. Now, this would be a methodology by which the children can swap, import his data from the PU website or the CBSE website. He can get himself admitted. And the minute he goes to the college, pays his fees, signs his application, he's logged in. Stage 1. Stage 2 is his data profile is logged in. And you can really find out what his other skills, language, and other backgrounds are. Stage 3, he can go into vocational education, get himself trained up. And stage 4, he's out in the open on the internet to be accessed by the industry. And of course, several industries would like to have certain skill sets from students who finish. So this is also now being done. But one small change that we thought was to be student friendly, to have more optimally qualitative education. We thought we will make these facilities accessible free of cost, because the student going to a computer to go to internet, not all the children have access to internet or computer. Much we may speak about being the IT capital of India and all that. Children from Karnataka do not have, the network doesn't work, the access doesn't take place, they had to go to cyber cafes, and those people charge money, and we have given them multiple options to change their selected course, for the simple reason that out there in the cyber shop, some vendor may just take 50 rupees and put the option of his choice, and the student may get landed up in an area where he doesn't want to come in. So this basically is a transformation that we have brought in. Now, we are also looking into how we can have faculty exchange and student exchange. Now, we have the e-content sharing available on our website among the 130 initiatives that we have taken. And our website is open to all. And lastly, we are looking into student exchange programs with foreign universities. Now, Mr. Ramesh is somewhere there. I can't make out where he is. He is actually working with foreign universities to go in for collaborative ventures insofar as academic, cultural, and maybe a participative exchange. Government of India schemes are there, and each university is also coming forward to have a university interchange program so that all can benefit. So these are the few words I had to speak about transition, and I had to transit from this talk to another talk on food. I also hold charge of food and civil supplies. The minister is addressing people there. I'll have to move there. So before I leave, if you have any questions, I would be glad to speak to you. Thank you.